Hi there, this is Helen Wilkie, marketing specialist and copywriter at helenwilkie.com, bringing you tips and techniques to market your professional services. I belong to a number of LinkedIn groups for professional service providers like accountants and lawyers and consultants because they're my primary clients. And I observe and sometimes participate in conversations around marketing those services. A common theme among accountants seems to be a desire to be seen and operate as business advisors, despite the fact that most of their clients see their role solely around compliance. And I suspect that many lawyers and consultants also hanker after an expanded range of business offerings, whether it's to grow their firms or simply to add interest and professional satisfaction to their roles. It is possible to accomplish this, but it won't happen from the client end. Clients won't wake up one day and suddenly realize that they could get business advice from you that they've never asked you for before because it doesn't occur to them that you can provide it. And in fact, they may not even realize that they need it. You need to let them know, and you need to let them know that you can help them to do better business with this service. Decide what type of advice or service you want to provide and start writing about it. Here's a suggested plan to get you started. Number 1, write a series of at least a dozen tips and techniques that are really valuable information for your clients. Now, don't stick to the tried and true here. Tips to reduce taxes are always useful, but think beyond that. In your work with current clients, what have you learned about their business that could be improved? How could it be improved? What would be the potential improvement for them in terms of their business? Asking yourself these questions should spark some ideas. Now, start writing one piece a day until you have at least a dozen. Now, you don't want full-length feature articles for this. A couple of paragraphs is enough as long as it's solid, useful information. Don't do anything with these just yet. Just file them in a folder on your computer for now. Number 2, choose the best one and send it to your clients. A couple of days later, send them another email asking if they found it useful, and tell them that you've created a series of information pieces to help them do better business, and you can even give them a hint of some of the other topics and ask if they'd like to receive them on a weekly basis. From those who say yes, start building a mailing list. Number 3, most people won't reply. Don't be let down by this because people are busy, and although this is important to you, it's not a priority for them. After a couple of days, start calling them. Yes, on the phone. Before you do, plan what you'll say if you get voicemail and what you'll say if you reach a live human being. I know it's unusual these days, but it still occasionally does happen. Tell them the same thing that you'd said in your email. You have a series of messages that can help them improve their business and you'd like to make them available to your clients. Ask them if they want to receive them. Now, for those people you actually reach, this is your opportunity to expand the conversation beyond just the mailing list and have them begin to think of you as a business resource. Number 4, set things up so that you can send the messages out automatically to those who sign up. This is called an autoresponder series, and it's not difficult to do. Ask the person who created your website to incorporate it into your site with a subscription box. What this does is it exposes you and your information not only to your clients, but to anybody who visits your site. And it starts the process of being seen as an expert in the area that you have chosen. Number 5, continue adding to the series by writing more every week. End the messages with a request for their questions about the subject. This will give you fodder for future messages, so you won't have to worry about running out of topics to write about. And you'll also have an opportunity to see whether they are starting to see beyond the services that you currently offer them. Now, of course, there's more you can add to this process, but if you haven't done anything at all yet, it's a good start. If you want to expand the services you offer, don't wait for your clients to ask. The first move is up to you. I'm Helen Wilkie, and these have been tips and techniques to market your professional services.